I'm going to give you a truth about a skinny BBL. If you're going to get a skinny BBL, if you're going to get a regular BBL, are you qualified to get a skinny BBL? What's the difference? All the nitty gritty, because I lost over 140 pounds. I have a lot of loose skin and I've had multiple surgeries, plastic surgery. So let me give you the input of this because it might change your decision. And want to give you some advice that's realistic. If you didn't know, my name's Alexis. I'm the owner of Mommashive. I'm a travel content creator. I travel the world with my 3 little kids and husband, and I'm just showing you a little bit of alternative living. But my content started off with my weight loss content. I lost 140 pounds. I had a whole bunch of loose skin. In my first TikTok jump, my big viral video was the skin on my stomach. I had my first round of tummy tuck. I've had 2 in total. My first round of tummy tuck, I took off over 10 pounds of skin. And I was come out somewhat botched. I had so much loose skin that they told me I'd probably need 2, and I got a lot of backlash from that, and people weren't understanding that I needed 2. They just thought I had a really bad botched surgery. Do I think it came out good my first tummy tuck? Absolutely not. However, I had so much loose skin and I did not get any liposuction at all. So I think that just had to be added to the mix. So I started off at 282 pounds. That's what I weighed. I think I weighed more than that in the beginning because I started dieting at that point already and I weighed myself in. So let's just say I was almost 300 pounds, okay? Almost 300 pounds. I'm now 140 and I'm 5'5". I'm sorry, this is me a trigger warning, eating disorder, talking about weight and so forth. If you need to skip this video, please don't hesitate. Get out of this video. So I lost 140 pounds. I maintained it for multiple years. I went in for my first plastic surgery. I got a tummy tuck. I got over 10 pounds of skin, went back in for my second repair because the surgeon was actually going to cover it because I had still so much loose skin. My scar was all janked up. And it wasn't because I was a content creator. I didn't get, no one knew, no one cared. No one gives a shit about me. It's Miami. I went to Miami. So it was just, he needed to redo it and he knew that. When I went in for my consult thing, I didn't even see him in person, actually. I should just do, I don't know if I would get in trouble outing the surgery team. But when I talked to the assistant to rely to me, it was pretty much like, if you want to ever do a BBL, now's the time because you don't have much fat in your stomach. And once it's gone, it's gone. It's either we put it in your butt or it's going to be thrown in the trash and you're never going to be able to get a BBL. So I was like, give me that BBL, girl, because I was back with the crack. I mean, back with the crack. It was bad. So do I have a little bit? It's tiny, but I'm going to be realistic with you. It's still really tiny. So when I went in for my second surgery, this is my second plastic surgery ever, I went in and got another couple pounds of skin removed. They didn't even tell me the second one. They didn't give a shit about me. A couple pounds of skin removed again on my stomach, and I love my stomach. And this time I actually did get liposuction. The liposuction they took from my stomach went into my tushy. Because I lost so much weight, and I do have so much loose skin, as you can't tell, I get a lot of hate for that. I have so much loose skin, they could not liposuction my legs. They could not liposuction my arms because it would make my skin look 10 times worse, and I had no plans on getting my arms and my legs done. Maybe in the future, but as of right now, I'm not going to. So my only option was my stomach, and I didn't have that much, so they were considering it as a skinny BBL. I know a lot of people that do get skinny BBLs, and you won't ever know because they look so natural, but they're so natural, and it's not what you expect. The girls who have a big badonkies, and you see online, and you see celebrities, they've had 2 or 3 BBLs to make it look that big if they're skinnier. If they are thicker, they don't have a small waist, and they just have a big badonk, they just had a normal BBL. So let's be realistic about that and go into the expectation you're not gonna have a huge badonki if you're gonna get a skinny BBL. You're seeing normal BBL results, not skinny BBL. I will say, there was a girl that was going in front of me for her skinny BBL, because she didn't have much fat either. I know, first world problems, I understand. Not enough fat, ooh. It actually does happen because you need certain kind of fat to put in your butt. Again, let's be realistic. This girl was getting fat removed from her arms, her legs, her neck, and her stomach to go in her butt. I don't know what her results are. They could be absolutely amazing, but I was like, that is a lot. That is a lot. You're coming out like a mummy with a whole head wrap and everything. I cannot imagine, okay? So I get off the surgery table, and people say, and scared me, that this was the worst pain of their life. Nothing compares to my super extended tummy tuck, my first round with over 10 pounds removed. It wasn't a tummy tuck. It was the muscle repair with the worst pain in my whole entire life. I would rather give birth to a child unmedicated than do that again. The muscle repair was the worst. And I said on my TikToks when I was going over this whole recovery, day by day, what was going on, I was like, I will never do a surgery again. And I went back in. However, I woke up from the table with another tummy tuck. They pulled down the skin. They lipoed my stomach and put in my tush and technically gave me BBL. I woke up and I was like, oh, I'm fine. My husband, I was like walking in the car. I'm like, oh, I'm fine. He's like, what is wrong with you? Because the first surgery he picked me up, I looked like I was dying. He picked me up and he was like, oh my God, this is normal. We went to our hotel because I was in a plastic surgery center in Miami. Went to the hotel and I was like, fine. My only problem, I'm going through my whole surgery experience. I'll have you fast forward if you just want to see my tushy a little bit more. But I went through I felt fine. I had my pain medication already. When you get a BBL, you're allowed to get it earlier, not day of, thank God, because tummy tucks are not like that. BBLs are. It's a pain in the ass. I did pass out. That was the only scary part, was I had to get all my hands and knees and I blacked out for like a minute and my husband couldn't like get me back and I was fine. Scary, I know, right? But it happened both times. I have very low iron. They were supposed to do an iron infusion and they actually didn't, and they didn't tell me that. So love that, and I paid extra for it. I hate this. I had such a bad experience with my surgery center. I don't recommend it. So when I woke up, my tushy was huge. I looked like Kim K on steroids, okay? My butt was massive. I showed you my videos. It's absolutely massive. I show a little bit more on Instagram rather than TikTok because TikTok doesn't like bruising and stuff. I was bruised, man, but it was huge. You can't sit on it. The pain on my butt was, I didn't really have pain. My only pain, and I was off all pain medications by like 24 hours, since it literally wasn't that bad. And even with my stitches, no pain meds. However, I got on Excedrin, which is a headache migraine thing, because sleeping on my body like a mummy with my neck was giving me severe migraines. Severe. I couldn't function because the migraines were so bad, and that helped me majorly. So that's all I needed. I found some tips and tricks. I showed you guys all on TikTok on how I slept. I finally got it down. I was good. We were golden. My butt was getting tinier and tinier and tinier. By 6 to 8 weeks, I thought it was fully down. And I was like, yes, this is what my butt looks like. I am so snatched. I was like, boom, boom, boom. Like, it was fucking gorgeous. I was like, my body, yada, yada, like, you can't control me, okay? I'm gonna be like, this is insane. Oh my God, I was in love with my butt at 6 to 8 weeks. I just thought it was perfect. Again, skinny BBL. You really don't know until like 4 months, I think. I think I got it like 9 months ago. Okay, let's just say 9 months ago. I don't remember the exact date. This is what we're left with. It's wrinkly and there's a lot of cellulite and all that kind of stuff. This is because I do have a lot of loose skin, okay? I have a lot of loose skin and it was worse before I got it. I think I should have got a full body lift with all the skin I've had. But you know, things happen. My whole body's full of loose skin. So here's my butt. Can you see it? I'm not pushing it out. I'm just like relaxing it. It doesn't feel weird. It feels like a normal tushy. People ask me this too. When I sit on it, it's just like not a normal, it just kind of hurts sometimes. Like my tailbone kind of hurts more. I don't know how to explain it. It's just a little bit more uncomfortable, which is kind of weird because like you're healed and it's just fat, but it just feels different. It doesn't feel the same. My stomach, I absolutely loved. My first time getting liposuction, the first surgery, I never had liposuction. I love my stomach. I love the way it feels. Do I regret the BBL? No. Because my stomach was part of it. And I guess it gave me a little bit. Because again, I was back with the crack. I showed the before and after transitions on TikTok. Oh, girl. It was not cute. So yeah, I'm going to get a lot of hate and people commenting, oh my God, you're cellulite, you're loose skin. You guys, again, I lost 140 pounds. I had a lot of loose skin back there. By them adding the fat, I guess it smoothed it out a little bit, but I just don't want to hear, because I hear people in the comments telling me, oh, they added the fat and it's like coming down, it's loosening, the fat's moving. No, it's just because I had a skinny BBL and I had a lot of loose skin. So the girly pops, or even not the girly pops, they, thems, he, hims, whoever. If you have a lot of loose skin and you lost a lot of weight and you think by getting a BBL, it's going to make your butt up high and tight and big, that's not the case 99% of the time. You're going to be stuck with a little tushy like this that's tiny and wrinkly and then doesn't even look like you have a BBL. So a lot of people want it more natural. I wanted it a little bit fake and I didn't get that. So be aware, if you are getting a skinny BBL, you're not going to look like an Instagram baddie 90% of the time. I would say 80% of the time. You're not going to look like an Instagram baddie. It's going to be really, really natural. Maybe too natural. We're like, was that really worth it? Was it worth it? Did it make it worse? I don't know. Was it worth the money and the pain? I don't know. But I have no regrets. Would I do it again? Would I do a second BBL? If someone wanted to give me a second BBL, sure. I don't want to pay for it again, but I mean, I'm not gonna tell you no, because actually, I don't even know if I would be able to have a second BBL because I don't have a lot of fat in my stomach. And again, you can't take it from my legs or my arms because I have loose skin. So unless there's some way to do that, I don't know, because I think I would have to get like the skin taken off and then they take the fat from the skin. I don't know. It'll probably never happen because it's so complicated. My body is so complicated for plastic surgery. I'm just not a mom of one or two and be like, oh my God, I have loose skin. Can you fix this? Or, oh, I just want my butt looking bigger. Like, it's so much more difficult for someone who has loose skin and who's lost a lot of weight to get plastic surgery, because you're not going to wake up from the surgery table and look like an Instagram baddie, because all you want is your body to look normal again. I would like my butt to look normal again. I would like my stomach to look normal again. I would like my chest to look normal again. I would like my arms and legs to look normal again. But because when you lose so much weight, it's just not normal. And you just want to look normal and you're paying all this money and you're suffering just to look normal, and you can't. Normal. When I say normal, it's this. Normal. Anyways, I suffer from an eating disorder. It's very manageable now. Very happy with my body. I'm not here to like discriminate and say, oh my God, I hate my body, blah, 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 blah. I'm just giving you the ins and outs of my skinny BBL. And that's it. I'm very confident. I'm wearing a fucking thong bikini. Okay. I'm in Costa Rica living my best damn life out here. So don't get it twisted. Another question is, am I going to ever get surgery again? Maybe, probably 90% probably. Certain surgeries. Or what surgery do I think about next? I really want my chest done. I have never had a proper chest. I hope my mom never sees this. When I was in middle school, my mom would like look at my chest and be like, what the hell happened? I'm like, I don't know. I would have so much loose skin in my nipples. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word. Went straight down, like middle school. I had CDs straight down at the ground, loose skin, triangle. Like it just wasn't, I never ever had a perky chest, a normal chest, huge gap in between. It was horrible. So then when I had 3 kids, breastfed and lost 140 pounds, they were wrecked. So my first tummy tuck, they took off the extra skin, most of it, and lifted them. No implants or anything. And they're not horrendous, but I'm not happy with them. I would rather have a normal chest without the loose skin and then the constant loose skin here in my arms. I don't like this loose skin in like breast tissue, I guess. My arms, I don't care as much, but this drives me nuts because I've had this since middle school. I don't know why. It drives me absolutely insane. So I think if I get another plastic surgery, it's going to be my chest and my armpit extra skin. My arms, I don't know, because I have a whole bunch of tattoos and I kind of like camouflage it with my tattoos. That was the whole point of my tattoos, kind of, actually. So we'll see. Just because I'm in such a smaller body and it's so weird to like have this stuff hanging off. But it's not like a huge insecurity. Like if I spent, I don't even know how much money this would cost. Like let's say 15 grand to get this removed. Would it make me happier? Not really, because I'll be like, damn, I'm out 15 grand. But I think my chest would make me happier. I talk a lot. I'm a Virgo and I'm uncomfortable all the time. I don't like silence and I have ADHD. So I forgot what I was gonna say. I don't want people looking at this video and being like, oh, she's crying for help because she hates her body. I'm not saying that. I'm just giving you everything that I've done, what I plan on doing, what happened, the ins and outs of the BBL, because no one talks about this. Loose skin on a BBL. No one talks about it. Why? I don't know. Let's talk about it. But if I give any more plastic surgery, I will let you guys know. I will fill you and give you all the tea. I'll do day-by-day updates. I'll give you the prep beforehand. I will give you all the nitty-gritty like I did my other 2 surgeries. Don't you worry. I'm not going to hide it. I'm not like one of those bitches. So follow for more. And if you have any more questions or I want more videos like this, I have no problem. I am an open book. I'll tell you anything, show you. I don't give a damn. So let your girl know.